Hey guys, this is Whitey90 here. Today I'm going to be doing a build guide for the AK470. The AK470 is basically a revamped version of the assault rifle. So yeah, let's get started. So right now I'm going to explain to you what the AK470 is actually about. It is basically an assault rifle with less spread, higher damage, higher recoil, and lower run speed. Those are the main kind of stats that you need to be worried about for it. Now, the fact that it's got lower spread than a normal assault rifle makes it very overpowered in close quarters, especially due to the fact that, you can just hip fire from extreme ranges and still be hitting most of your shots. This is the main reason why it's banned in most competitive situations, like scrims and tournaments and things like that. Alright, so the first build is a low spread build, sorry. It's a low spread build. If you have a look at the stats, spread move is 2.69. That's getting more into SMG territory as well, while maintaining 51 damage, which is just insane. So yeah, the thing about this build is that you'll be able to hip fire like mad and be hitting all your shots. Alright, so let's get started. The muzzle is the high damage and high recoil, low spread muzzle. It's the Armcom 2-step. Barrel is the Briar Leatherneck 5V ID. Magazine, the extended mag, but you can use quick mag. I would recommend using extended mag, but quick mag's also good as well. Scope is preference, but I like to use the Silverwood Con Zero Tech, the OPRL Reflex 2 Holo. The Crane X9 Holo is also a good scope, and so is the Lascar Elotech R.6. Mainly scopes with a low scope and time and not a very high zoom excel on the AK470 due to its high recoil, which makes it not as visible as it would be if you chose a higher zoom scope like one of these. Oh shit. Okay, next is the stock, which is the Vulcan ACP3 Collapsible, which is a low spread stock. And weapon tag is damage. The next build is straight up max damage. I wouldn't really recommend using this build because it does get a bit inaccurate, but in CQC you won't really notice that too much, so it's good that you have 60 damage. It means you'll be able to 3-shot some builds and you'll be 4-shotting pretty much most builds in the game as well. Alright, so muzzle is the Armcom 2-step just to keep the spread down as low as possible. You could also use the Vulcan Rift, the Silverwood RS6 and the Armcom Copperhead, but you do lose quite a bit of spread with some of those. So I've chosen the Armcom 2-step. You do have to sacrifice a little bit of recoil, but I guess it makes up for that in its accuracy. The barrel is a Crane GX3 Heavy, which is consensus barrel for damage. You could also try using the Armcom Melee X3 paired with one of the other high max damage muzzles, except you would probably use a point of damage. I haven't actually tried that out yet. But yeah, for this build I'm using the Crane GX3 Heavy. Magazine is up to you. Scope is also preference. Stock is the Vulcan ACP3 Collapsible, once again just to keep the spread down as low as possible, because your stock will not affect damage, but it will affect spread. Only your barrel and your muzzle on your gun will affect the damage in your gun, nothing else will. So, I mean, try and get the damage as much as you can out of these two parts, and then you can worry about decreasing spread and stuff with your stock. Weapon tag is damage on this as well. The next build is a kind of lower recoil build. This is mainly due to the fact that this gun does have quite a high recoil, so it can be quite hard to control for people who haven't really adjusted to the way this gun works and everything yet. Alright, so muzzle is the Briar Axis suppressor. It's a really good suppressor for low recoil and low spread, but it does have the consequence of having a low damage as well. But I guess it makes up for that in its other traits as well, because in this game you're gonna lose stats and gain stats depending on what the part is. You're always gonna gain and lose. You can't have a win-win situation. The barrel is the Vulcan Stalker 126, which is a low spread and medium damage barrel. And magazine is also preference, so is the scope. Stock is the Vulcan ACP3 Collapsible for low spread. And weapon tag is damage. And the last build is a build that I've been trying out quite with it lately, and it's proven to be very, very good. It's got 55 damage, which is the max damage that a assault rifle can reach, although it does have 3.49 spread, which is less than the lowest spread assault rifle. It just goes to show how overpowered this gun can be if you know how to use it properly. Basically with this gun you want to be tap firing quite a bit due to its high recoil. You don't want to just spray and pray at mid and long range because you're not going to be hitting anything. Okay, so let's get started. This build is very similar to the previous build. The only difference is the muzzle. So yeah, I don't think I need to go over the rest of the parts because you guys can just transfer it over. And oh yeah, weapon tag in this is also damage. You could also use a spread one as well, but I just want to have one extra point of damage so I can take out 220 builds. And yes, that concludes the build guide for the AK470. I hope you guys learned something. Give it a like, give it a favorite if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of me. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.